Welcome back on this second video. My name is Bruno Flavin. So basically this is a second video tutorial about this article I've written. So what we're going to see is how to handle a text analyzer based on KeyBERT. So KeyBERT, for those who doesn't know, I've presented all the things that I've used in my first video tutorial. KeyBERT is the minimal and easy to use keyword extraction technique. Okay, basically, if you really want to know what was my purpose, you can read these. My question was, how can I leverage on the text analysis on customer questions, because I didn't want to read it, so I wanted to have roughly the idea of what they were talking about, and then decide from this analysis what to answer to the customers. So basically we're using Streamlit again, and I'm going to show you the way I make the interpretation. Sorry, that was this one, the text analyzer. There's two very inspiring articles, and I find this one from Charlie Varnier and the other one from Hamed Besbes. Okay, and they have used, and you have also a lot of explanation on the one. But let's go directly inside the directory. You see, so we're gonna go through this one. Okay, so you can find it on my GitHub account. So that was the first one, PO support. This one, KeyBERT. So again, I'm using a specific environment. So I was using Automate PO job, and this one I'm going to use, so you can check all the one that I have, because this application requires first Streamlit, but also a lot of KeyBERT installation, and even Spicy, which is an NLP libraries. Okay, and basically you can see I'm using, I think, Belflare 1. That's this one. Okay, so let's do it. I activate it, and then I will go. So this one I don't need anymore, and I will go in this one. So what is inside? I'm going to handle a little bit. So I have everything which is in config. Sorry, so you have everything that is explained, etc. You have the stop word for Spanish, French, Italian, and Russian, because I'm handling different kind of mailing. If the customer is writing me in English first, but in Spanish, in French, and Italian, I need to interpret it. This is the requirement, so everything that you need, and this is a file. And this is a sample that I've given, where are English, in Italian, in French, in Spanish, and in Russian too, just to show you how does it work. So basically, let's start so I'm gonna get there, but I'm already there, but I show you. Okay, and we're gonna launch it right now. And then you would see this application. So this one doesn't work anymore. Okay, here we go. So that's a very basic one. So it may take time when my computer is not so powerful, so it may take time to load. And if I go through, meanwhile, if I'm going through, you see I've made a few explanations, but right now I have a class that interpret, that load different module. The one for English is already with the stop word, and then you have this module that load the stop word that I have here, and then it's making the interpretation. So let's use it, and I've tried to give some explanation of what you're doing, because if you're not an NLP specialist or even a data scientist, you may not know what exactly it is. So let's say, so by the way, what is called the n-gram, let me see, you see ngram. You load pre-train and give you some explanation. So what is ngram? 2 grams San Francisco, 3 grams is Three Musketeers. So let's try to interpret in English first. And let's use sample 2, which is in English. It's come from Wikipedia. It's the description of Australia. And then let's say I'm going to use 2 grams. Okay, so the maximum will be 1 word and then 2 words. You can add diversity if you want, for instance, but I'm not fond of it. I just want to show you how does it work. And then he's looking for keyword in English, and you see that he's loading the model right away, and then he will make the analysis. Okay, so it takes time, not much, and so he will extract the keyword from this text, and you will see it below. So what the idea is behind, I didn't make it really work, but you can see the keywords and you can cut and paste element, and it shows, so this will be, for instance, the mail that you get from your customers, and then it's making the interpretation, and then you can link it with the template system that I showed in the first video. So for instance, let's go 1, and let's say it would be in, let's say in Spanish, and let's check the Spanish text. Okay, so it's gonna work, you see, and he's loading another system. Okay, so he's gonna give me the keyword extract. That's also a page from Wikipedia about Argentina in Spanish. And he's going to make the extraction, but this time there will be 1 keyword only. You see, Argentina, República Republicana, Provincia. So it's all about Argentina, okay? País Latinoamericano, Nacional, etc., etc. And it's even worked with Russian if you need. So let's say Russian, and we select text in Russian. Where is he? Hold on. I'm going to reload the stuff. So, yeah, for instance, if I need, I will cut and paste my text. I think this is Russian. And you see, so this time I didn't select 1. And for instance, I can take whatever. I mean, I can grab any text and then you can cut and paste and it will make the interpretation. So it's working for any kind of language. You see, it's loading. There's maybe an issue. Khatiel does not exist in the stop word, but I think it's okay. Let me see. Let me see what he say. Yeah, maybe he doesn't like so much. So I'm reloading and then reselecting Russian and then text 6, and I select only 1, and then it has to show me, and then it will do the stuff without making any errors this time. Okay, so you see, I've changed the stop word just to be sure that it was correct. So that was Khatiel V, and I've changed it for something else. Khatiel only. Okay, and by the way, for those who does not Russian, Khatiel is, it's Russian. Well, let me see. Хотел. Хотит. I want it. Okay? See, Россия, etc., etc., and so on. Okay? So, I think I'm done. I'm going to cut. And so, So if there is missing, for instance, you can find easily if you need Portuguese or if you need to add more language, you can find easily the stop word and correct it and then add it to the system. So you can use your parser for any language. Okay, so let's go for the third video. The last one will be, so I've put it all together, this interpreter, this text analyzer, and also the support system. Okay, see you in a minute then.